us some background information about yourself and your area of scientific expertise?
Okay, well, my name is Veeramony. I work for the Naval Research Lab. My expertise in nearshore hydrodynamics, and I've been working recently with coastal surge and inundation prediction systems.
In your opinion, what is the importance of increased coastal resilience globally?
Well, more and more people are moving to the coast. I mean, using either as a primary residence or as for recreational purposes. And we have more and more businesses in that area. And knowing that there are more extreme events happening in the world around, and especially in the coastal areas, and I think having some sort of a resiliency plan is definitely a must. And I think we are sorely lacking. It's been a long time coming. So,
could you please refer to the reasons that drew you to participate in RISC-KIt as a member of the International External Board?
I've been working with coastal hazards. I live in an area where we get hurricanes, and I've been working with coastal surge and inundation, and it's a big problem in our area. We also get flash floods. So, as a scientific part of the scientific community, as well as a member of the public, I'm interested in knowing what is being done to help me and my family, as well as my neighbors and friends, to get through hazards. I mean, we lived through Katrina, and it was not very easy, and it's a hard thing to recover from. So anything that can help us is always, I always like to be part of that.
Can you name 3 factors that, in your view, distinguish RISC-KIt's approach in tackling issues regarding coastal resilience?
I think the main thing is the combination of science, physical science with the social science part. I know I have never been part of such a study. The other thing is that, they're using a number of different demographic regions for their study, and typically you pick a region and you study that region. The third one is basically trying to bring in the local management into the science. I mean, that's one main issue as well.
In what ways do you believe that RISC-KIt will contribute to Europe's and the world's ability to deal with coastal risks?
I think this study is covers a large enough base that it can be applicable to a lot of, it covers a lot of areas and a lot of different types of hazards that, you can apply it in a lot more areas than a specific study at a specific location. And social science is always an interesting part. I mean, you have to know how to deal with the local management and also with the public. And a study like this, which goes and takes surveys of people, what they think and how they come back from a disaster, is always important to know. And I think that will make it more widely applicable.
Do you think that the output of the RISC-KIt project will be directly applicable in your country and in your work that you will be doing in the future?
Yes, absolutely. As I said, I've been working with inundation. I live in an area that is susceptible to inundation and flooding. So yeah, we can definitely use something like this almost immediately. So,
in your opinion, what is the relative importance of the interaction between science and society for global coastal resilience?
Well, that's an interesting question. From a scientific point of view, from a scientific community point of view, I've been part of that, and we never think of social science. When we look at hazards, we are more focused on what is scientifically happening, what is physically happening, and we don't really care or pretend not to care about the other side of the impact. People having to relocate and people having to manage after the storm or before the storm. So it's kind of interesting. I think they're equally important. I think the science has to be improved as well, because people need confidence in this science, and the scientific community has to take into account that you're actually speaking to laymen, and that you need to tone down your terminology a little bit and make sure that people actually understand what the scientific community is talking about.
Thank you very much.